of all that, you realize you're in the room, you're there. So
Yeah.
going out, like dining, what was that? What was that first time sitting down where you recognize that's Chef Ryan Hardy right there? Like
That still doesn't happen, by the way, Aaron.
no way, it has to.
It was funny. Many years later, I think it was 2011, maybe 2010, maybe
Yeah.
2010, 2011. Here I had this farm. I was doing good things, I think, in terms of just our career, and I had just a kind of a geyser of talent that was coming up underneath me.
Yeah.
Not because of me, just like people were just being drawn to it, and I think that was really special, and I felt it, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking about moving to New York City, and at the time I started. I took kind of a year off. I went through a separation, and I started dating my now wife Agatha, and we came to New York. One of our first dates in New York together, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take this great restaurant just opened that's not too far away from my apartment." I was like,
Yeah.
"Great," and it was Jean-Georges' new restaurant. And he had opened a farm-to-table restaurant. And I just put my head in my hands and said, "Oh, my God, you got to be kidding me." Like, because here I am, I own a farm,
farm
and like
guy, yeah.
I'm making salami, I'm raising pigs, I'm like literally feeding the chickens myself, et cetera. And I'm like, "You got to be kidding me." Like, Jean-Georges, like how many restaurants does this guy have around the globe? And he's going to open a farm-to-table restaurant, oh, God. And we went there, and we waited. It was so popular. ABC Kitchen was so popular, and I happen to love design and architecture and interior design. And so ABC, the store, was one of the pinnacles in New York City of just coolness in terms of interior design. And so I was really pumped this whole thing was coming together, and we get there, and this is kind of true to form for my wife and I now, is we never have a reservation anywhere. And so we showed up, and they're like, "Yeah, it's going to be like 2 hours." And we're like, "Cool. We'll just have like a bottle of wine," and we just kind of hung out in the corner. So we got it. Then we waited 2 hours, and they finally put us at a table, kind of off to the side. And we sit down. And, they come over and pour water first. Come over, and pour the water. And the guy pouring the water goes, "Chef Ryan?" And I look up, and it was one of my back waiters from the Little Nell.
Oh,
it was
nice.
literally had left the Little Nell, moved to New York City that
Yeah.
week, and this was his first day on the job.
Wow.
And I was like one of the first tables. He's like, "Chef Ryan, what are you doing here?"
Yeah.
And so cover was blown, but at the same time,
Tried to move incognito.
yeah. It's like I just wanted a quiet table in the corner, like
at
be on a
the
date.
pour of water.
Exactly.
You're
Yeah.
not supposed to do that.
We didn't make it past the water before.
Yeah.
So they were like, "Hang on, we got a better table for you," and they kind of shuffled things around.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
I became good friends with Chef Dan there. It to this day is still one of my favorite restaurants in New York City. I
Very nice.
love it. And shout out to Jean-Georges and Dan. Just killed it. I mean, the food was incredible. Dan's obviously gone on to do his own place, Loring Place, which is also a great restaurant. But
nice.
But good days. Yeah, fun time.
Craziest, best, outlandish New York experience.
Ooh.
I know you've been grinding since the minute you pretty much walked through New York, but you've had some times.
We've had some wild times. I mean, I'll be honest. I've made scrambled eggs on a private jet in a microwave, with black truffles and.
You put black truffles in the microwave?
Yeah. I mean, what else are you gonna do? You got nowhere to cook up there. You can be like, okay, I'm gonna take it out, scramble, and put it back. I've done some pretty wild things, through some holiday parties. Certainly, as we've come to New York, we've drank some incredible wines along the way, and eaten some really great food. I'm a pretty quiet person. I'm a pretty private person, personally, and so I stay off of social media a lot. And I because I believe that your actions should be what lead people, not necessarily your loud voice.
Right.
And so with that, maybe my most memorable experience is one July 4th, maybe it was 2014 or 15. We always close on every holiday. We try to.
I loved it.
At DHG, right? We try and close the major holidays. Sometimes we can't, depending on which day of the week it is. But
Yeah.
we try to. And I took my wife to Charlie Bird, unlocked the place, turned the lights on, and I went and made her an omelet. And just made her like a perfect omelet. We had a little salad, a little omelet. And we just sat at a table by ourselves, put some music on,
Yeah.
lit a candle, had dinner, then we went up on the roof and watched the fireworks. And
Nice.
and to have that ability in New York City, to have that privacy, to be able to have that exclusivity, is worth more to me than partying with a celebrity, or those kind of things are extraordinary and they're fun, and those kind of things. But I have to say, because of my personality and who I am, I really, really, really cherish that private time. And so that's one of the most memorable things to me.